What's up, family? Let me see here. So might as well grab the next one up because it might be coming for that. I don't know. I think we should get some kind of rejection off of this. What's up, everybody? What up, Mark? What's up, Deity? What's up, Steve? How you doing? All right, so this is our playing field right now. But let me load up my funded over here before I continue. What's up, Dale Matney? How you doing, man? All right, all right. I have Deity. I'll get with you shortly. I have to arrange some things. You're all good, buddy. Personally, it's a lot easier if it was weekly. That way it's not like, whoa. What up, Ryan? How you doing? This Gold House? Oh, you're welcome, buddy. We're up in this hour block. I don't know if I feel like trying to catch this or not. We're going to buy until we can't buy anymore. So first move will be an attempt here off this 5-minute block. Just realized it's really high. Okay, it's okay. Off this 5-minute block, going to buy until we can't buy anymore. Like this. That's what I'm hoping for. And then if that breaks, it's actually a good thing. So I'm already preparing your mind for your loss. All right. Because we've been going up for a while and we do need to probably come back to this hour block. So I'm going to prep you ahead of time that you might lose this trade. Okay. But we're going to buy until we can't. And then it's going to switch. See if we can end the week strong. This was a really good week, though. Really good week. All right, 981. There we are. Need some music. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I had to get everything ready there. Get situated. Right. Thanks for letting me know I'm muted. Yeah. Brian, let everybody know how much you got payout today. Why are you taking a day off? No days off. Just kidding. Go enjoy your life, buddy. Deity Top Step increased their price. I know, by $20. Pretty lame. The only thing I'm not liking about Top Step is how long they take to pay out. My gosh. $3,500 Brian got paid out. Beautiful job, man. Good morning, Carla. All right, looking for some kind of a buy out of this block. Just remember, they're going to take this liquidity out at any time, or they can. Okay, so we just got to be careful, and I'm trying to set your mind to a loss before it happens. It's a lot easier to lose a trade if you are expecting maybe a loss, right? And that goes with every trade, even an A+ setup. So it's not just this trade. Nope. Needed to come down to here. Get my coffee in. And coffee made in your own espresso machine just hits better, doesn't it? You guys love coffee? You know what happened yesterday? I had my normal Trenta in the evening, and I forgot. I was like, look, hey, take out the ice because you always put too much ice. I wasn't even thinking about it. I downed that thing, and all of a sudden I'm like, ugh, I don't feel good. And I realized because I took out all the ice, it was like 10 times stronger. I got to add this guy to future stacking. Yeah. Come on down. I passed 25K eval with your how to pass eval and risk management. Great value. Thanks for sharing. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Hector, you're new here too, aren't you? I love that. Is that your first pass ever? Hey, Mr. B, good to have you. He says, how are you doing, guys? New subs here. Great to have you, brother. Beautiful. What's up, Fat? Edward? Fatsimo Edward. Come on down here. Let's get this by. Meanwhile, I gotta look at my... I've been killing it. I did 17% this week on my forex account. Anybody trade forex like me still? I love forex on personal accounts. I could just let them roll. Wow, is that your first? Is that your first pass? I remember it, Hector. You were new, yeah, new here. Yeah, I love my forex. Oh my gosh, I held a trade yesterday for like a day, like a 24 hours straight, and it finally went my way. And I was like, ah, it just feels good. Paul, how you doing, man? Come on, let's drop. I want to check out gold here shortly. Oh, we're in the box. Let's go on the lower time frame now. Building up a little bit of liquidity here. That's good. My 6 pass, hopefully don't blow it and can get to a payout. Do me a favor, Hector. I don't know how you passed it, but maybe cut your risk in half and hold longer. Only take out a key zones. If you literally just mark up the 1 hour blocks like I did here, and you only sell when it comes here and you only buy when it comes here. I know it sounds really basic and that's how it should be. And then you hold longer, your wins should be a lot bigger and your losses should be a lot smaller, you know? Yeah, you know, Tim, the rules are crazy, but man, it made me a lot better trader. I'm not going to lie. Hold on. At first, I hated them, but I'm like, dang, it made me a much better Forex trader, too. I'll even just do this. I think it should go lower, but we'll see. Oh, wait, where's my account? Trade. limit. This would be a let me put out a notification to all my members here. It's been a really dry week for my notifications. I apologize. The quick little 1-to-1 on buy until I can't buy anymore at 25,112. It closes up here for a quick 1-to-1. Yeah, more and more payouts, more and more passes. It's been beautiful. Up 1,500 on new TPT funded. Nice way to end the week, shutting it down. Let's go, brother. Is that on a 50K or Rich? Trying to pass this 50K as well, 1/3 of the way there. Take your time, buddy. That's just A+ setups only. So much sell side liquidity as we approach previous day high. I agree, Patrick. Yeah, I was just saying that. Get prepared to lose. You could definitely lose, but we're going to buy until we can't buy anymore. If you go to the 5-minute, I'm just looking for a buy out of this block. Because I used to try to just catch the top, catch the top, catch the top, catch the top, and then I'd lose. And then you look at the end of the day, and even though it should have went down, you get this kind of crap. And then every once in a while this, you know, it's like, crap, I could have took 5 trades there. Easy. Beautiful job, man. Almost there. Trust me, I don't like buying into a 1-hour sell block with all this liquidity down here. Drives me crazy. But it works a lot of times, so. Seconds. Don't FOMO it. Remember, it needs to fill this to this wick. Okay. She might be reversing on us, huh? Yeah, dude, it really sucks, bro. That's why I mainly don't trade. I don't like any of those that are like 10 days and it's crap. I mean, it's good extra money, you know what I mean? What's up, Alan? Good to see you, buddy. Between that and having to get payout requests in Friday before our Wednesday payout, that's a big gap. Oh well, good problem to have, but Realize I need to focus more on TPT. Yeah. So all those extra ones are good extra ones. You know what I mean? I love Top Step. The only thing I like about Top Step is the delay in payments. Like sometimes it takes up to literally 10 business days. So you'd be waiting 2 weeks. But other than that, I love them. I think they're great. I don't love the 50% personally either. Payouts. My number one is Take Profit Trader. Overall. The daily payouts, all that stuff. I mean, next, because of waiting, I would say probably Tradeify. By the way, code Solomon. I never updated that. I'm officially a partner of Tradeify as well. I like Take Profit Trader first, though, because their resets are only $100 on 150K versus like 200 and some on Tradeify. So if I were to like pick, my number one is Take Profit Trader. Then probably Tradeify, then probably Top Step. Those are my three. I keep Apex up there because they're really good for sales, and they do pay out, and they're really good to practice on. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Entry criteria. 5-minute block. We're in a 1 hour sell block. I'm looking to buy until we can't buy anymore. But basically what that means is a rule I put in place a long time ago where it prevents me from like waiting to try to catch the top because then nothing would ever happen. And what I found is a lot of times they won't sell off when you want it to, right? So you have this higher high, higher low, basically higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We want it to sell off because it's doing all this and all the liquidity is down here. But we don't know when it's going to stop. And then a lot of times this will just keep happening, you know? So we don't want to miss it. So we're just buying until we can't buy anymore. And then I dropped down a lower time frame and I was looking for a break structure up on the one. Now, if it goes deeper, which I'd like it to go deeper, then we can look for some kind of a fair value gap up. What's your guys' plans for the weekend? I feel like that's off a little bit. There we go. Oh. It's my OCD kicking in. Lock that. There we go. Been right in the sawtooth since the bell. Man. You know what's funny is I intentionally don't even look at the charts anymore until afternoon. I just have such good results. The problem is with the mornings, yeah, the volatility is there and the volume's there a lot of times, but afternoon in Asian, it's kind of like smooth sailing. It's slower, but it's smooth sailing, and my consistency went up through the roof. Lower green box is a 5-minute OB order block. Absolutely, Mr. B. Been riding the sawtooth. Let's see, between that and having to get payouts for past Friday. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Hopefully this goes lower. Come on. Let me get rid of that. I'd much rather buy from here. Come on. Wanted to close out the week with the strong forex trade too. I do this thing in our community called Grocery Getter. I'm going to start forex. So my plan is this. I'd love to have an option side to my community. I'd love to have my forex side back and start my generational wealth challenge. I taught my son how to trade, and he's doing really well, getting payouts. Top Step loves it. You want my phone? What's up? I said it to you. Not insurance. Yeah, hold on. Bring it back. All right, good. So let's jump to 3. Hopefully it leaves us inverted fair value gap right here. Or fair value gap to invert, I should say. That'd be a much better entry in my opinion. I try to always look for something on the left to put it under. You see there's like a little fair value gap here. It kind of got filled, but it was never canceled. Put it right there. So if it came up here and closed above this on the 3, maybe the 1, I'd give it a shot. Again, ultimately what I actually want, and where I think it's going to go this afternoon is down, right? I think it's going to go down. What I'd like to happen is that. So in order for me to do that, I need this to close below here on the 5, personally. Needs to close under this block. See this last red down for up. It's not officially a fair value gap yet, so I think you need 14 more seconds. Don't fill it, don't fill it, don't fill it, don't fill it. Don't fill it. Leave it. I feel like I'm talking to my dogs. All right, we got it. Little baby one. I don't love that. I don't love it, guys. Darn. I'll put my stop below here. I don't like the size stop either, but it is what it is. Let me see here. You get a close on the 1, I might give it a shot here. Ain't want that much risk. I'm the only one that listens to like early 2000s hip hop. Like right now, I listen to Nelly. This puts me in a good mood. Since it went lower than your stop loss, would you reset completely? Does that invalidate the original? Yes. Yep. Air Force One, yes, sir. Give me what you want for a pork chop. Like, oh yeah. Well, it's funny you said Biggie and Beastie Boys. So like, my original, when I first opened this, it was kind of a joke. Like I was just joking. I don't like that. If it comes back up here without closing, I'll get in. I don't like how it just closed a little bit. I want it up here. So if it starts shooting up here, I'll give it one shot. I don't love the trade, I'm going to be honest. So just be careful with it. Use lower risk. My original, if you go way back on my channel, it was Big Pippin. And I had like the Biggie theme song. No, that was Jay-Z. My bad. Wait, what was it? Now I'm losing my mind. I don't claim any of it now, but I'm just saying it was funny. Yeah, bro. That's why I love TPT, dude. They're resets. Like that's undervalued right there. Yeah, Jay-Z. That's super, like, nobody talks about that because they don't think they're going to lose. You know? I'm Bob. Solomon Trading is my company name. All right, I'm going to give it a shot. Don't love it. Like I said, don't love it, but I put my stop under like a little 1 minute block. So hopefully it gives us an opportunity to DCA up to break even. I'm always thinking, how could I manage my risk, you know? So this isn't my favorite trade, and this is an eval. So I'm risking heavier on this. So what I'll do is I'll actually DCA. One of the things that I like to do, if you don't know already, so I'll enter again, same size, keep the same stop distance. So I'm not like, I'm barely adding any risk from here to here. But it'll, if it taps it, it'll freaking get me out right here. And then I wait for proof it's going to go back up again. Again, also, I really want this. I don't really want it to lose, but I really want this to get down here because I want to sell off the rest of the day personally. Come on, let's get a rocket. One time. We haven't lost a trade in a while, so might as well. We got to get that under our belt. I always say this ahead of time, too. So, let's say you have a 70% win rate. Let me put a alert right here. It's been a while since I talked about this, but this is like logical stuff, right? That you should be thinking about. I always put alerts everywhere, so if I leave my screen, I could do this. So if you have a 70%, let's call it an 80% win rate. Let's say you have an 80% win rate. Well, in order to get this, you actually need to start being okay with the 20% losing, right? Because that is part of the win rate. So this right here equals right? This right here equals the win rate, right? That's the wins. So you need to start getting excited. Now, this only works if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? If you're looking for A+ setups, if you're looking for, like, in my opinion, this is like a B+ setup, right? So anything B+ and higher. And if you can keep like a 70, 80% win rate, then you need to start being like, okay, awesome. I get my loss, which means out of 10, hypothetically, out of 10, doesn't always work exactly like that. I got one of my losses out of the way. I just need one more loss and I'm going to have 8 wins, right? You need to start thinking like that. So instead of like freaking out, the only reason you'd be freaking out right now in a loss, if you didn't understand this stuff up here, is you're risking way too much. So my other question to you is, if you're freaking out and your like heart's racing and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose a trade, or maybe you might lose a trade right now. Not even say we're going to lose yet. Is you didn't really think about your risk, you just got in. Okay, maybe like you saw on another channel or another training course or something, you're supposed to risk 1% per trade. Well, maybe 1% is too much for you. Maybe you don't believe in your plan yet. Maybe all that. So drop it down to 0.25. How about you earn it for yourself and you just drop down to 0.25%. Do something to where you get in the trade, you don't feel it. Like you're not like freaking out. I remember when I first started in forex back in the day, I would get in like trades. I would have to literally be on the treadmill when I was in a trade because my heart would be racing. I'd be freaking out, like just watching the money go up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, if it's going too much, like let's say $100 is so much to you in your world, and you're seeing it go $100, oh, zero. $100, you're feeling like you're losing $100. You're not really losing anything, right? I need you to start thinking about as soon as you put the money out in the market, it's not yours anymore, right? And now you're just hoping that your edge can give you the leverage that you need to be successful. Is this making sense? Is this resonating with anybody? Nobody wants to talk about this stuff, but this is the stuff that actually makes you the money. Everyone wants to talk about, oh, well, I was on Billy's stream the other day and he got in 17 times in 30 minutes. His strategy's better because it's more exciting. Okay, well, show me Billy's success rate overall for sure. And show me his student success rate. My students get funded. My students get payouts. Okay. Because that's our main focus is psychology, our mindset, you know, how we manage the trade, how we manage the risk, all that kind of stuff. That's what's missing. And the other fact is everybody teaches it really boring, like super boring. You don't even want to hear about it. You think you're going to be better than them at trading, so you won't even need to hear it. But I'm just telling you, that's not the case. I'm also the guy that will tell you who to go super heavy. I'm also the guy that will tell you to go super heavy if you could afford to lose evals, right? So I'm not scared to trade. Like I'll go heavy. I'd rather you wait, take less trades, wait, and go heavy during the better trade versus taking frequent trades. Because the other avenue is the dopamine hits, right? It's no different than a drug, right? A drug addict trying to get their next hit, or an alcoholic trying to get their next drink. A lot of you guys, you feel like if you're not in the market, you're losing money. It's actually the opposite. The less you're in the market, the more you should be making money. The more you will make money, right? So I can go up to plus 500, go all the way down to zero, and I wouldn't even blink because I knew how much I was willing to risk in this trade, and I lost it as soon as I put it in the market. But as far as the dopamine hits, so let me finish that. So the dopamine hits, you win. Ooh, I got a 90% win. I have so many students that come to me and be like, I don't understand it. I have a 90% win rate. I do so freaking well, but then they blow it in one trade. That's because biologically, okay, neurologically, most people can't quit. They get the dopamine hit. And then when it comes to seeing red, they're like, screw that. I need that dopamine hit again. I need to freaking get that win again. So they can't close the trade and they blow everything. So what I do with people like that is we have to slow you down. And a lot of times what I'll say is, okay, look, you have one eval over here where you could be crazy. And then on this one, you have to only take A+ setups. So we're going to see which one's better. You do whatever you want on this one, blow as many as you want over here on this. And then on this one, you're going to freaking do what I say, right? What do you think happens? Every once in a while, they get lucky and they pass an account. I've never seen any of those people get a payout, ever. Tim Abshire says, I forgot we were in this trade. I started photoshopping some work and you started talking about worrying about trades, and it reminded me to look at the charts. Sorry. Well, that's good that you're getting better at not looking. I always talk like this when we're in, it could go either way. So you got to prepare yourself for the loss. Sometimes another thing that's helped is talking out loud, like literally talking to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but like say, okay, if I would lose this trade right now, let's say you risk 500 on this. If I were to lose this trade right now, is it going to affect how how I treat my family later. Is it too much? Like, is the negative too much where I'm just going to feel like a failure? I'm going to, you know, blow 5 accounts in a row because I'm so mad. Like, what is it going to do to you? You got to start thinking ahead of time. If I lose this 500, is it going to affect me that way? If so, close the trade right now and get in with 250. Okay, really? Like, it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, I have people that literally tell me they started doing that, and their wife comes in the room and they're like, "Hey, who are you talking to?" But then they're also very successful now. Not every one of them, but you know. Thanks, Mr. B. Yeah, hit the like button if you guys don't mind. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then I go over to members only. Which, by the way, I'm dropping back down to 97 a month until further notice because I don't even have it prepped for that. I'm going to leave it open for that for like another week. So if you're not a member yet, you can. I jumped it to 250 a month without even announcing it, which probably wasn't the greatest idea. It will be good for like if you guys want to refer people to me because I'll be able to pay you more, obviously. But for now, I'm gonna drop it back to 97 a month for temporarily. Then it's going up to 97 a month. So if you want to lock in that 97 a month, I go live for another 2 hours a day on Zoom. So let me change that right now. Actually, I keep meaning to. $75. That's safe. What's that for? Sorry. Can we get a pump, please? I might even do I'm going to do even better. I just want to try it. I'm going to try it for 1 week. I'm going to try it for 1 week. I'm going to do a... Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Hmm. Can we get a push? I don't like this volume they're putting under here. Use my link for the lowest price. Buy side draw and liquidity at 124. I've blown 20 accounts in 2 days. Just Apex 50 accounts, not eval. It feels like someone punched. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Pocky. That Pocky, yeah. You know what? I've traded. I remember once I got funded 20 Apex. I think they're 50Ks. And I didn't realize I was on the NQ chart, not MNQ, and I was live in front of probably like 70 people and our members only, and I pushed buy and I failed it. I failed all 20 live. So I had to play it off like I didn't care. But yeah, I know the feeling is what I'm trying to say. I'm not laughing at your situation, trust me. Yeah. But they're all just like little, sometimes big learning experiences, right? Oh, I see what it's doing right here. I'm going to do... I'm going to try a 7-day free trial. I just want to see what happens. Okay? I'm going to try it one time for a week and see what that's like. With that said, I'm not going to, in that first 7 days, I'm probably not going to give you Pulse X Premium because I don't want to, they don't have a way to automate it. So you can come in for 7 days, go to the lives, the members only live, experience everything yourself. Then it's $97 a month. That's if you lock in, because I'm going to raise it to $250 a month. It's definitely worth it. There's 36 live trading sessions a month, my indicator, my communities, everything. Right? So I just wanted to try it. No big deal, just 20 accounts. No, I mean, when you're live and you got all these people staring at you, it's like, dang, maybe I should just chill. If you're going to invite all your friends, it's awesome. And then the other thing with the Solomon Trading VIP, I'm immediately creating like how to learn how to trade, like beginner stuff, like for real, like step by step. This is what you do. This is how you trade. This is like, I'm going to be starting adding that daily. So like, you'll be able to add, like invite your friends that like were always interested in it. And it's a cheap way to, well, a free way to get them started. Right. And then after 7 days, what I'll do is I'll have a reminder message saying, hey, you've unlocked like your Pulse X Premium, like indicator, which I'm going to make that better. So this year is going to be amazing. I just wanted this to be a freaking no-brainer, you know? And by the way, if you want to make some money, I don't want to turn this into a biz op. I ain't making this some cheesy biz op, guys. But if you want to make money, anybody you invite, so this is Solomon Trading VIP, anybody you invite, if you just go down here, it'll say invite, and you invite your friends with the link. As soon as they lock in and pays, you get a $40 commission monthly. Okay, and then once I up this, maybe I'll have a tiered level, a 97 and a 250. Just happened in my brain. 97 and a 250. If they upgrade to the 250, you'll get $100 a month, right? That's all I'm going to talk about that. But there's like a little invite here. You grab the link, and then School, I don't even collect the money. School does, and then School pays you, right? So I'm just trying to make this a no-brainer. Been wanting to try it for a while, but, you know, we're going to get some really crappy people in, too. I know that for a fact, but I figured anybody from YouTube, you might have just met me and you're like, I don't know if I should give this guy $97. You might just be like blowing steam or something. I get it, dude. This is a freaking scammy niche. This niche sucks, dude. I came from like an agency market where I'm literally teaching like businesses how to scale their companies and stuff and building out funnels and all this stuff. Even that was shady. Anywhere there's business, there's shadiness, like for sure, you know? Thank you, Travis. Appreciate that. Oh, and I didn't even give you like how to go there, how to join. Did I? Go to solomontrading.com. So if I'm not logged in, let me see what it looks like actually. If I go to Solomon, oops, that's my. You go here. You're just going to want to go here. I got to take this off. Do not buy this. If you buy this, I'm going to have to honor it. So don't buy this $1,000 right now, and you get it for life. Never have to pay a monthly payment. Don't do it. That was for Christmas, and I'm just too lazy to take it off. I just forgot I was there. Start free trial. What does that even look like? I want to do it. Adam Baker. Let's just use like my other email. Stop looking at my password, guys. Jeez. Oh, it's already in use. Hold on. Let's see if this works. +1. I'm a gangster. All right, now it's going to make me verify my email. I'm not going to show you that. I just want to see what it looks like. Let's see how many people are going to scam me. Okay, cool. So you just put your card on file. So that's what they're going to want to do. Put your card on file, push 97 a month membership. So 7-day free trial. Your first charge will be February 13th for 97 a month. Cancel anytime with one click. To cancel, you literally just go in the settings. Let me show you this ahead of time. Let me log in. My gosh, this is being a pain in the butt. Anyways, you just log in. You just log into your school back office, and there's a whole area where your memberships, and you just cancel right there if you don't like it. Right? I don't want your money if you don't like it. Trust me. Okay. The only reason I'm even talking about this is because we're stuck in this trade right now. So it'd be a really good time for you to win trade. Okay, I just seen it. So you go to payment methods, then memberships, and then you can cancel right there without even talking to me. Okay. So come in and use me. Like it, love it, hang around. I think we're going to keep you. We will have access to daily trades. I think it can help me stop blowing accounts. Yes. So what I do is, like, for instance, on this trade right here, you get access to Voxer walkie-talkie, right? So Voxer's free. And then I literally sent this out to everybody with a video, right? And you get notified instantly of what I'm looking at. I don't send all of them because sometimes I forget, to be honest, but a lot of them. And then we go live. If you look, actually, we go to calendar right here. I have 2 other coaches who were students at one point. You get all this minus like the one-on-one stuff. That's my one-on-one extra calls, right? So I got to add a couple more here. You get all these calls. So there's 36 plus live calls. And then in 5 minutes, I'm going live on my Zoom with members only. So if you look right here, SolomonTrading.com, this is where you go. And I'm going to make the Zoom link for all the members right now. So if you join right now for free at that link, you'll have access to the Zoom. I do all these like spur of the moment decisions like this to try things out. But this is the year of like making it easier because it's the year of trust in my brain. I was like, dude, I got to like show people that I'm trustworthy now. Because like, dude, we're just flooded between AI and like so many people teaching now. Like I've been doing this for 6 years. We've had thousands and thousands of members, but like I have to step up my game when it comes to this. So. All right, putting the link in all the Telegram groups, guys. We're going to go live in 4 minutes. All right, send it there, and I'm putting it in the school community. You know where to look. I'll put it right here. Members only live link. 2 p.m. Eastern. There you go. All right, let's get some volume here, guys. Look at this, actually. We're building up this nice little liquidity pool above. It really could go either way at this point. We are buying until we can't buy anymore. We're looking for it to potentially drop today, hopefully by 350. Hopefully by the end of the week, it wants to flush out all this liquidity down here. And I'm saying that while I'm in a buy, expecting to potentially lose, right? A crazy thought, right? Make sure you guys, if you're new here, or anybody, if you guys don't mind liking the video, it really helps me out. And also subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, I think someone just joined. Welcome, Carlos. Good to have you, buddy. By the way, hey, do me a favor, guys. Let's do a roll call real quick. Who's all profited this week? Who's all been with me for a while? This is interesting. Maybe spam the chat. Who's all been with me for a while? Who's all passed challenges? Who's all gotten payouts? Who's all profited with me? Let's just get like a roll call, and maybe that'll help as well. Join members only for 7 days free here. Green all week unfunded. Patrick Packing. Let's go, buddy. Been here for about 2 months. Travis Newman. Love it, man. Been with you about a month. Passed one challenge. Took one payout. Let's go. Made profits. Let's go, Steve Norrie. Passed 2 challenges this week. Dan Kenley, the man. Which I got to get you your... I'm so sorry, bro. At 4 p.m. also, if you're a member, I'm doing my Celebrate Wins, which is my weekly giveaway. We're going to go inside of... here, and we're going to see on the leaderboard, we're going to take these 10 people and somebody's going to win a prop firm challenge this week. I'll just send you the Zelle. And I owe Dan Kenley still. I'm saying it publicly. I just keep forgetting. I'm so sorry, dude. Why can't I see the URLs for members only live anymore? Can nobody see that? Am I tripping? Let's see. Trading. I see it right here. It's under Trading Mastermind. And then under Solomon Trading, it's... Ooh, maybe it's not showing. Oh. Wait, Trade Idea, Solomon Trading. Good catch there. It's supposed to be sending it to here. How about institutional? Okay, so institutional and Futures Bootcamp had it. But for some reason it didn't. So remember, guys, I'm going to DCA right here. I'm going live. I'll give you guys one last shot to join if you want to jump on my Zoom call. Just go to solomontrading.com, join at the 97, which is free for 7 days. And then we will see you guys on the other thing. And I can promise you, most people don't leave. I'm just telling you straight up. It's under General. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that. On Telegram, I can't see it. Do you see Solomon Trading? Yeah, there it is. I see it. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. K-Dog, what's up? Welcome to Telegram. Dang, I gotta make sure on the thumbnails it gets my biceps right. Those biceps are way too small. Just tell you straight up. If they were that small, just take me to the nearest bridge. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I see it on school. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, going live on the members only. There's a click to verify join group. What is it? I don't know. All right, guys, going live. See you guys. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you hit the subscription button, subscribe button, notification bell. Go live every day, 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for YouTube. Now I'm going live 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. for members only. Then I'm doing Celebrate Wins at 4 p.m. to give away a Profit and Challenge and celebrate everybody's wins this week. And also, if you haven't yet, if you're a member, come into the community and start sharing some of your wins in here, because it's going to give you more. What's up, Scott? How you doing, buddy? It's going to give you more results. It's going to give you more, you're going to be on the leaderboard, and it's going to pump everybody up. So like, look at yesterday, we had all these people. Will Dickey, 900, not too shabby. Blake Walren, past 5 evals, 800 on payout. C. Wagner, $638. Brian Londo, $2,800, getting $3,500 tomorrow, which is today. Mark Kennard, $450. Went from negative trade I placed on my own this morning to positive due to the live trading sessions. Bob finished today at 2,593, which ended up being, I think, 15,000. He was just being, he didn't tell you about the 20 accounts he traded or something like that. Good job, Timothy. Nicholas Frost, 700. Aaron Bramos, I don't know why it's not letting me open that. Timothy Bateman, 700 this morning. Rich DeBell just secured my second payout. This is just yesterday. Oh, there you go. $1,348 for, I think it was Timothy. No, that was Aaron Bramos. This was just yesterday. Good luck. Good day. 1,500 on YouTube with Bob Beckett, Smitty. So that was that one. And then this is members only. Past 150K account for John Callahan. Timothy Abshire, again, 8,232. He couldn't find today's link. Paul Bob. There we go. So I'm going to go live now, guys. God bless. If you're not a member yet, go to SolomonTrading.com. You got me talking really fast now. That's crazy. See you guys in a minute. Beckett out. Peace.